This is what Alamo CEO Michael Kustermann has to say about his hourly staff.
We have 3,000 something employees if you include our hourly staff.
What do you mean if you include hourly staff? I sure hope you do. You're battling out with Alamo Collective right now over a fair employment contract for the Sloan's Lake staff. And speaking of Alamo Sloan's Lake, here's one of the staff. Katie's been with Alamo for quite a while. How many years have you been with the Alamo?
12 chaotic, wonderful years.
And how many customers do you typically work with on an evening?
Been able to take care of about 30 movie lovers by myself, but these days it seems to be upwards of about 60 to 80 movie lovers by myself.
And one of the other people you should know is Josh. He works back of house, and you don't see him that much because in the kitchen, every second counts because you're cooking for how many people?
Anywhere between 300 to 600.
How many staff do you got working back in the kitchen on a night?
Anywhere between 3 to 5.
Right now, Sloan's Lakes Union is bargaining for fair labor practices with staffing that is on par with the customers they serve. But they're also fighting for a fair wage increase. And when was the last time that you got a raise?
Outside of the wage increases for my city or state, it's been since COVID.
Starting hourly for tip staff at Sloan's Lake is $16.29, with an average of $300 in tips a week. And they are only scheduled between 20 and 30 hours a week. And those hours can get cut at any time. They make between $32,000 and $41,000 a year. But when you factor in taxes, housing, utilities, and food, they're left with less than $7,000. And that's not even counting the other necessary bills they may have to cover. Not much left for savings, medical, emergencies, or happiness. It's just as bad for back of house, even though they're making a higher hourly, starting at $19. When's the last time you got a raise?
2 years.
They don't benefit from potential tips and make anywhere between $26,000 and $30,000 a year, and typically are scheduled less than 30 hours a week also. But this is what Alamo Corporate thinks is fair.
Their initial offer was a 0.5% raise increase for our front of house staff, but they have recently upped that to a now staggering 1.5% wage increase.
To put that in perspective, after taxes, that's only an extra $25 a month. Cool. They can afford ad-free Netflix now. Meanwhile, back of house,
We're getting a whole 2.25%.
sure, they got a bigger bump, but that only equates to an extra $46 a month. So no Netflix for them. It's all going towards the bills. Meanwhile, cosplay Kevin Feige over here is making somewhere between $500,000 and $1 million in salary annually, based on conservative averages with the size of Alamo. That salary doesn't include the stock or extra benefits that come with his position. I'd say with their banner year in attendance, an increase in food sales, if that's all really true, they could afford to pay their staff more. But we know they won't, because it's leadership and shareholders first.